Hey guys, it's Alex. So what I'm going to do today is follow up on the flex fuel versus E85R Transbrake video, and I'm going to drive the car until the ethanol percentage has learned about 75 or 80%. Check that. I'm going to drive around and waste some gas or waste some ethanol and then fill up again and see if I can get the alcohol percentage a little higher, because I suspected I had a little bit of pump gas in there when I filled up with ethanol. And if that's the case and I get it to learn about 80%, I will shove the E85R Tune in it. Why am I going to do that? So as you saw in the last video, the car barely spins a tire. All right, stalling it up on the converter, barely spins a tire, and launching with the Transbrake, barely spins a tire. Now, why does it barely spin the tire? 350 manifold doesn't help in the situation, but after 4,000 or 5,000 RPMs, this thing screams. But I really think that the E85R Tune might make a difference, because I am shoving in a shitload of timing down low. That's why I tell people, if you're gonna go racing, race with the E85R Tune. Enough talking, let's go for a long ride. Nah, I'm not gonna video that, but I'm gonna get it down to about a half a tank, go back to the same station, fill up, and see if the ethanol learns a little higher. Then I'll flash the E85R Tune in it, see if we can get this thing to roll some tire on the same exact setup as the last video, where I could barely get the tires to turn loose with the Transbrake and the Footbrake. Let's go ahead and do that. There you see it. It's learned about 74%, and I have a full tank of gas. So I'm gonna go for bunch of rides. Yeah, I don't have the oil pressure sensor hooked up, so don't worry about that bullshit. Let's go for a long ride and get it down to about a half a tank. Okay, just so that you guys don't think I'm cheating you, 74%, and I'm almost down to a half tank. I've been driving the car a little bit, and I'm gonna do the same test and drive Footbrake and see if the tires break loose today. I wanna make sure that I get some proper data for you guys. So let's stall it up to 1800, let go of the brake. Oh, almost. Good. Hey, I sharp third gear. Okay, so it kind of takes off a little better today. Maybe it's a little cooler out than yesterday, but it definitely does its thing. So I'm gonna try the Footbrake. Why not? Because let's see if it does a difference today, because it is a little cooler out. Footbrake time. Same shit. Actually, it was better on Footbrake, but maybe it's hotter. Maybe the tires got some grip after they spun a little bit. Okay, enough of that. What I want is to blaze tire like some dumbass shit. So what I'm gonna do is go to the gas station, fill up the rest of the way with E85 and see if it learns a higher value, and shove the E85R Tune on the car, come back and do the same exact test today at the same spot. So I drove for an hour and change. Hopefully it's about 6 gallons, and that'll be enough to bump it up to 80% ethanol. And then I can go ahead and put the E85R Tune in it, see if we can get some blazing tire action off of this guy. 175. This is probably the best one in my area. The other ones test around 70%. Oh yeah, this guy's definitely gonna have at least 6 gallons in it. Beautiful, 7 gallons. All right, let's see if it kicked the alcohol learn flag to 0 and see what it learns to. Oh man, I hurt something doing bodyweight workouts, and everything hurts. Enough of that. All right, let's see if the alcohol learn flag is 0. That means it's gonna kick the learning process again, and then I'll go for a little ride and see what it learns to. Oh yeah, perfect. Let's get out of here. This is great news. It's learning already 82.4. I literally went maybe a mile, so hopefully it locks in soon and I can put the E85R Tune on it and see if I can get the car launching better on the street than what I've shown on the Flex Tune. Why? Because on the E85R Tune, I can shove timing in down low, whereas the Flex Tune, it's constantly learning, and it more than likely won't see max spark at the RPM that it would see max spark in than on the E85R Tune. So just driving it nice and easy, staying out of wide open throttle so it can learn the ethanol percentage. Once this guy goes to 1, I'll flash the tune on it. just like that, it learned. So let me shut this guy off and load the tune. I think I have multiple tunes on this guy. So exit gauges, tuning, load tune. I think it's 1, 2, 3. Oh, here it is. GT350 cold air intake E85R. So flash this tune and go right to the same spot. Go wide open throttle and see if it blazes tire. If it does, then it'll prove that the E85R tune has more torque down low, and it'll more than likely perform better than the flex tune at the same ethanol percentage, or the flex tune in general. Wonderful. Done. Check. Already waited over 10 seconds. Now I can start the guy. Now what you'll notice on the E85R tune is you will now not have alcohol percentage or alcohol learn flag. Why is that, Alex? Because you don't need it. It's gone. See, magically it's gone. And look at how it's trimming nicely, meaning the stoic on the E85R tune is set to 9.85 and it is trimming very well. So that means it's actually close to E85. So let's not waste any time. Let's get out to our spot and see what we can do about getting this car to blaze tire on Footbrake and on the Transbrake. Let's see if it all works out. Let me go wide open throttle real quick before I do a standing, launch and see how much max spark is. I think I have it set to like 32 or 33, which is way more than I'd ever give you guys, but it's my car, so who cares? Oh yeah. It's gonna be in the 32. This thing is rolling out on this tune. So let's see if we can get it to blaze tire out of the hole. Okay, let's see if with the E85R tune we can get it to, on the Footbrake, see if we can get to blaze tire. Oh shit! Not bad. A little better. I mean, not like an insane amount better, but definitely different than on the flex tune. It was able to, not blaze tire per se, but it was definitely able to, spin the tire more with the E85R tune with more timing down low. It's a slightly different surface, so I'm gonna see if I can foot brake it and see. Oh yeah. Oh my god, it just destroyed the tires. So that's the difference in surfaces. This is more of a asphalt surface than a concrete surface than I was currently on, and I'm gonna get the hell out of here just to make sure no cops saw me do dumb shit, because these federales really don't fuck around here way the hell down in Mexico. And in Mexico, the speed limit is, I think, $140. So I'm gonna make sure I,